Welcome to the 1010 portal, my friends. Sihikachata atariara nananiariata. This portal is an invitation from the universe to go within, to expand, to ascend, to become the best version of yourself. 10 is made up of the numbers 1 and 0, and to me, 1 represents the Hari, the form, and the 0 represents the Om, the formless. And one of my favorite mantras, Hari Om Tat Sat, is that the form and the formless are the ultimate truth. Just so happens that tomorrow we're starting a new series, Being, where we're going to connect with spirit. We're going to empty what we know and for 144 days engage in mantra, chanting. We're going to engage in allowing spirit to work with us, allow spirit to reveal to us who we really are, what our true nature is. Like the last series, we're going within. And we only focused on Om Mani Padme Hum the last time. We used the Mala of Joy. This time for 144 days, we're going to use both the Mala of Joy and extend it another 3 chakras. For 144, for the Mala of Ascension. And ascension means different things to different people. That's what this 1010 portal is about. It's about ascending to higher thought forms, ascending into the heart space, unifying the heart mind and our logical mind, understanding more of how this universe works, tapping into the possibilities of the truth, the wisdom, the creativity that spirit offers. Most of them we'll be doing right here. Little fireside chats. And we're going to go beyond the physical, go beyond the form, the Hari, going into the Om and everything that the Om stands for. Besides the field of infinite possibilities. We're going to connect in with spirit. We're going to connect in with the non-physical, but we're going to go beyond the ego. There are so many beings and intelligences, consciousnesses that are out there. But with the Holy Fire, we only want to deal with those who are out for our highest good. And we really don't want to engage in ego of our own or ego in any. Even if they're benevolent beings, if they have an ego, they have an agenda. And that agenda, their will might conflict with the free will and our free will, which is why we're going to connect in with the purest form of spirit that is out there, that has no judgment on us, that has full respect for the free will of all and our free will, our belief systems. But the invitation is to set aside our belief systems, set aside what we think we know about ourselves, about this universe, suspend what we know, and invite spirit to show us the true nature of reality, the cosmos, of cosmic order. And these 3 newer chakras. The 12 chakras in a 12 chakra system. The same as we worked with before in Stargate Heart, Atiti Arihata Nanana, but in this being series, we're going to become empty. Iska hata takariyacha. That's the part of being. Asahi tukuru. And the fireplace confirms. We could call it blissful existence, but becoming empty. Empty of the layers of who we are. So we're going to roll back the koshas. And we're going to embody our Anandamaya kosha, our blissful natural essence, this emptiness, which is bliss. But as we undress, as we roll back the koshas, as we forget or not think about, not try to be anybody, will illuminate, will ignite our natural glory, growth, as we spiral up this great pyramid, chanting magical chants, and we're going to poke our head through the hub of the Dharma chakra, and we're going to look down on reality from a divine perspective. This reality, this physical form, this thing we call life, as we embrace the true life that is out there, the spiritual, but the non-egoic. Because the holy fire comes from the highest source of consciousness, where there is no judgment, where it always supports free will and respects free will, where there is no ego, and where the power is unlimited. And we're going to build off of the Mala of Joy and the Stargate Heart series, the Shine series, where we're going to start off chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. And then for the last 3 chakras, we're going to pause after the 9 chakras of Om Mani Padme Hum, after chanting 108 times. Then we're going to switch the chant for 12 times 3, Iskahata Keara, 36 more chants. And we're going to do Om Ahum, where Om is the wisdom, Ah is the emptiness, and Hum is the joining of the two, where we're becoming one with the wisdom of emptiness. We're going to be using the Fibonacci sequence while we spiral up this great pyramid. We're also, later on, we're going to chant Soham, and then Om, Iskatakadiyarata, and eventually we'll build up to no chant whatsoever. We'll be meditating in silence. So if you're just eager to meditate, learning how to meditate, or want to meditate together, this might be a gentle way of chanting your way to silence, as Spirit works with us, this non-egoic Spirit, the holy fire, the divine light, consciousness, pure consciousness. All these work with us. And these 3 chakras, many people have written about them. I don't like any of the names that they have. So I'm going to use 3 different Sanskrit names for these 3 chakras. And you can't really separate these 3 chakras from each other because they are so intertwined with each other. So this first chakra, Rita, we'll call it. Cosmic order, divine truth. It is blue to white, a nice pale blue to white. Represents, we were engaging it with the higher chakras in the physical form when we worked with Vishuddha and Anya and Sahasrara. And we touch on it when we get into the Vijnanamaya Kosha, this higher thought forms and higher wisdom. But this is the ultimate truth of the cosmos. This is, we're tapping into the non-egoic aspect of spirit. Itakatara archikoto. And the next one is karuna iskohuturu. Although it means compassion, it goes really well with soham niyarasha hawa atukurisha etukuriya, because soham is I am that. Compassion and sympathy, we're empathizing and we're sympathizing with everything else that is out there in the physical form and that in the non-physical, because we are that aspect of consciousness. And then we get to creation, divine manifestation, Sri I got to work on pronouncing that. S-R-I-S-H, Srishtri. There we go. Shristri, T-I. S-R-I-S-H-T-I. Srishti. There we go. The creativity, the creation, the emanation, the and these three aspects coalesce with each other. They can't be separated from each other. This divine right order and divine right timing and conscious thought and the compassion that everyone else that we see as separate from us is yet another form of consciousness that is part of this living soul, utur arkanana, this life force energy, this living life force, which may lead to us having a better understanding, both of ourselves, our friends, our family, our co-workers, and people that we interact with on a daily basis, even those random people we run across. How can we interact with them in a more satisfying manner to both us and them? But how can we also live our best life as our true authentic selves? Nihakata arhasa achirur tukatata. That's what this 1010 portal is all about. Asahiacha atakaryarta. As we dive in the spirit, as we stop doing and we stop trying and simply just be. And interestingly, this annular solar eclipse, this Ring of Fire eclipse on October 14th, is all about the ascension also. The astrologically, with the planets that are in retrograde and which ones are direct, and the other aspects of this eclipse. It's yet another opportunity to take in the energies of our true authentic self and step into that life that we wish to lead, that we wish to live. Asahatura ar niti ariara asa aya akachuko uro takata. So I invite you to close your eyes and envision niarishu uturo takatakariyata. On a portal to us stepping through it, seeing our true authentic life that we wish to lead. Niharasa akatokuryutuko. And stepping through this portal with courage, with joy, with bliss, with integrity. Niharata atata arashahya kotoro. As they speak, let the light language assist in the vision. Nihuruto utara ishahaya akatakara isananiarata. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us in every way, and everywhere, and every when. Asahatahata ishohototo utur hatakatati itiara hatananariarata. As we envision this portal, does not matter if it's round, triangular, or rectangular, like a door. No uturu uta achatara arasanaya katokoroto. Ashahia satara. Ichohonoto urohota ariara. Hiso u kuchuhurata artiariarata. And as we look through this portal at the joys of our life, as we envision ourselves living our most fruitful life, our most enjoyable life, our most abundant life, our most satisfying life, Hisohonata atakara isahaka era hasa ayakachata katuto utur horana arkahasai atakachira asa haka era tata. And as we step through this portal, as we fill ourselves with emotion, the joy of stepping through the portal, the joy of abundance, the joy of peace, and when you are ready, slowly open your eyes, and open your eyes to the possibilities. Happy 1010. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day number 1 of being Niata Ata Arhakayata.